How to respond to a hug and stay on her mind forever. There is a moment, a fraction of time, when arms close around you and the world slows. A hug, a simple act. And yet, in that instant, something deeper happens. It is not just skin touching skin. It is energy meeting energy, two souls converging in a quiet battle of presence. But most men, untrained, fumble this moment. They either react too eagerly, betraying neediness, or they remain stiff, cold, unreadable. Both errors reveal a mind untamed, a spirit unrefined. A true Stoic, however, understands the gravity of a moment like this. He does not simply react, he responds with mastery, with precision, with a presence so composed, so powerful, that long after the embrace is over, he lingers in her mind like a shadow at dusk. So how does a Stoic respond to a hug? And more importantly, how does he make sure she never forgets him? The power of restraint. Seneca once said, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." Desperation, over-eagerness, these are signs of a man who is scattered, a man who does not command his own presence. And so, when a woman embraces you, do not collapse into it. Do not seek validation from her touch. Instead, hold still. Let the moment come to you. Accept it, but do not need it. Your stillness will say more than words ever could. It tells her, I am here, but I do not chase. I am present, but I am not desperate. And that, more than anything, stays in her mind. The art of controlled reciprocity, Marcus Aurelius taught, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. A hug is not just about physical closeness. It is an exchange of energy. If you respond too eagerly, you give too much. If you remain too rigid, you give nothing. Instead, give just enough. The perfect balance. Let your arms rest around her, not too tight, not too loose. Let her feel that you could hold tighter, but you choose not to. This is what makes her think. This is what makes her remember. A man who is in control. A man who does not give everything all at once. Presence without attachment. Epictetus warned us. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Most men, when they embrace a woman, overthink. What does she think? Does she like this? Should I hold longer? And in doing so, they ruin the moment. The Stoic does not ask these questions. He is simply there. His mind is empty of worry, his body relaxed, yet unwavering. He does not cling, but he does not withdraw. He simply exists in that moment, fully, completely. And because he is unshaken, she feels it, and she remembers it. The mystery that lingers. The greatest mistake men make after a hug is speaking too soon, filling the silence with empty words. But silence, when used with intent, is more powerful than any phrase. When you pull away, let your eyes meet hers for just a moment longer. Not too long, just enough for her to notice. Then step back with quiet confidence. No words needed, no extra movement, just presence. And that is what will keep you in her mind. Not the hug itself, but the feeling you left behind. A Stoic's final thought. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, believed that the way we react to the smallest things reveals the strength of our soul. A hug is not just a hug. It is an opportunity to show your mastery over impulse, to demonstrate the strength of your presence, to leave an imprint, not by force, but by restraint. We do not chase moments. We do not grasp at them. We command them, and in doing so, we become unforgettable.